Hi there, it's Sandy from Spiral Crafts and Workshops with another free tutorial showing you how to make animals out of polymer clay. I'm going to get cracking with the cat in a minute, but if you want to receive more free tutorials then don't forget to subscribe below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and then post photographs of your makes on our Facebook page for us so we can all give them a thumbs up as well. Right, let's get going. What we're going to need is a surface to work on, a piece of greaseproof paper which is non-stick. I've got a jumping clay tool called a Pinocchio tool which is nice and kid safe, and I'll leave a link below so you can actually see where you get those from. I've also got a straw, and I've cut the top half of the straw tube away so that when I put it into the clay I end up with a nice big smile on the face of whatever I've made. In terms of clay, I've got 9 grams of grey today because I'm going to make a grey cat. I've got 1 gram here of white clay because I'm making a grey cat with white feet, so 1 gram for the feet. You'll need a little bit of pink for the nose and a little bit of black for the eyes. Do select whatever colours you want for your cat. If it's mostly white with black feet, then you can change the colours around as you want to. I'll pop these under a container because it just helps, because it's an air drying clay, it just helps them not go off quite so quickly. So, take your grey clay, roll it into a ball, which is what we do a lot of here at Spiral, and then into a sausage. So there we go, there's our sausage. And the first thing we're going to do is use the back of Pinocchio's head here, and we're going to put a line in the clay at the halfway mark, and then at the halfway mark in this half there, so we've got 3/4 and 1/4, and I'm going to go right the way through with the tool and cut that like that. Little piece over there, take the big piece, roll it into a ball, try and get it nice and wrinkle free, and then once we've got it, there we go. If you put your 2 fingers a halfway line there and then roll a full circle backwards and forwards and press down gently, you're going to end up with a nice teardrop shape. So you don't want it too pointed, you want it rounded at the top and a nice big round belly underneath. Pop it down on your paper and just push gently, don't squeeze here, but push gently down, and then it'll have a nice flat bottom on it. So we take our other piece and we roll it into a ball and into a sausage, and again we want to go into half and then into 3/4. Put the little bit aside, take the big piece. We're going to roll it into a ball, into a sausage, but we're going to keep going with the sausage this time. Now this is the tail, so just keep rolling till you've got a nice tail. So that sort of sits round like that. Don't touch the 2 together yet, but I can see it's just about the right length. I might go a little bit longer with that. So there we go. Then take the end of your tail there and just squeeze like that, so you've got a flat bit there. Pop that over there. Take your small bit that you've got left. Okay, and we want to go into, whoops, nice and even. And again, put a line in the middle, and we want to go into half of there, so we're like that. Pop that over there. Then with this, we want to cut it in half like that, because these are going to be the ears. So roll them into a ball. You can do it on the slab if you want, and then pop them in your fingers and just roll them backwards and forwards like that, and then press down on the top and press down all round so they square up a little bit like that, and you end up with that kind of a shape. Decide where the front is. Take your Pinocchio tool and take his nose, which is this bit, and just make a mark in the clay like that. Put that to one side. Then do the same again with this one, so roll it like that, and then let's do it like that. So a nice pointy ear, pop your line in like that, and we can pop it over here. So keep the two apart, you don't want them next to each other, so they will try and stick together. Take your little bit that you've got left, roll it into a ball, then into a sausage. Then you want to cut this right in half. Roll both halves into a ball, and they need to be as close as you can to the same size. There we go. Roll them into a ball. Then I would put them on the paper and just flatten them into discs like that. So they're nice and round and the same size. Wait for them to shrink back a bit, because they do shrink back a little. And when you're happy with what you've got, I'll actually turn that one over because I think the other side's better. There we go. So what I'm going to do is grab the tool, and with the nose bit again, I'm just going to put some dots. So press it into like that, just randomly, no pattern, doesn't matter. This is where his whiskers are. So you can add an extra one over there if you want. Watch out, they do shrink back a little bit, so you might need to go back and put them back in if they do. So there's his chops. Going to do his feet, so we grab the white out, roll it into a ball, like that. Very gently with this one, with the back of the tool, the cutting edge, in the middle of the sphere, straight down, and then just rock backwards and forwards, and it should separate like that. Take your first one, squeeze that way, and then pinch it a little there. So squeeze and pinch, and then on this domed bit here, hold it like that for you, just put 1, 2, 3 lines on. Pop that over there. Then the same with this one. You want to squeeze, and then you want to pinch. So pinch and squeeze, pinch and squeeze. Then on the dome bit here, on the dome bit here, I'm going to put 3 lines like that, and put that one with that one. Okay, take a little bit of pink. So we'll just take a little bit of pink off there, tiny little bit, doesn't need to be very big at all. So just have a little bit of pink out, ready, because we're going to need it in a minute. And we'll start putting all this together now. So I normally start with the tail, and I pop it on. So pop your tail on, the flat bit against the body there, and you see, so I put the flat bit against the body. Now I normally leave him on the desk here, because it's easier if you turn it round, because then you can just wrap the tail round, and it's actually flat on the floor, and you know that the cat's going to stand up okay. So where's my pink gone? Oh, there it is. Sticking to me as well now. So now I want to do the paws. They've stuck together a little bit, that's okay. So take your first paw, put the pinch bit here, goes underneath. I'll do the one next to the tail first. So that one goes there, and then that one, whoops, goes there. And then I'm just going to push these paws up a little bit, otherwise he starts sitting back too far. So I'm going to push the paws up a little bit, sit him down so he looks like he's doing okay there. Okay, so now we need to put the nose on. You take your pink and do the same as you did with the ears. So roll it between your fingers, press down on top, and you end up with this triangular shape. Flatten it a little bit all round so you've got a proper good triangle like that. Don't forget the pointy bit goes down here, and that can then go on your face, on your cat, and you can flatten it in and press it on like that. Okay, once you've got your nose on, you can then decide where you want to put the whiskers on the side. So if I'm going to do mine like that, so there's the whiskers going on. And then we're going to grab a little bit of white, which I've forgotten to take off the paws in my haste. So have a little bit of white left over. You can take this off the paws if you need to, or you can just grab a fresh bit, roll it into a ball and into a sausage, and you want 2 same size pieces to go for the eyes. So that one's slightly big, so I'm going to see how that is. There's that. Those look the same size to me, so I'll pop that on the inside of there. That's it. So with the eyes, again, I'd do this on the paper and press them flat. But don't lift them like that because you'll lose them everywhere. So, pop his eye on, like that. And I'm going to get another piece of little white clay to do the other eye, because that one's just gone somewhere. Right, so that looks a little bit big again. I'm going to cut that to there. There we go. Now that's why I say try and do the eye on the paper, because it sticks to the surface usually. So I'm going to do him with his other eye over there. There we go. So now he's got 2 eyes. I'll have to find the one off the floor in a minute. Okay, then his ears. So his ears can go there. And his other one, don't forget to have these dents on the front, pointing forward. So there you've got the ears on. And your last 2 things you need to do, you need 2 tiny pieces of black. And it wouldn't surprise me if these go on the floor as well, because they do get very difficult to deal with, but we'll try. So there we go, there's one tiny piece, there's another tiny piece, put that back on there, roll them into balls, and then pop them on the inside of your eyes, like that. And there you have a nice little grey cat with little white paws that I think I'm going to call Dexter. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye!